Boys and girls and theys and thems, hello! How are we all doing today? This energy is once again all fake. My entire body is sore because I am running to work and I am out of shape. Very out of shape. But we're making it work. We're going to be playing some more Pokemon Emeralds. We're probably going to be doing a lot of grinding today. We're probably going to be grinding for the entirety of the stream. Because, well, that's what you do when you lose your entire team, including your starter. If I had that Gyarados, probably a different story. It is what it is. Now, I could argue I keep my Aqua Junior, but I legitimately tried to keep him alive, so still lost even with the level advantage. Dragon's Dance and setting up killed me. I was not prepared for that Altaria. In the slight. I thought I was. I was not. Absolutely not. But yeah. That's what we're going to be doing today. So let's get into it. And again. Load states. And bottom right gaming. Whoa, it works. Odin is not here right now. We're gonna beat her at her own game somehow with an Altaria, maybe. Smoky! I have a Meryl that I could probably just surf with. Hello, Pillow Foe! Good evening to you, Pillow Foe. What a name! I love it! Pillow Foe. What did pillows do to you that you have decided to destroy them? What have pillows done to you? I have no idea. I don't believe we met before. I don't think we have either. I don't think we met either at all. I was just making a joke based on your username. Well, like, pillow, foe, right? If you add an E, F-O-E is foe, like enemy. Right? So, that's what I was chuckling at. Pillow, foe. It probably doesn't mean that in the slightest, but, you know. I thought it was a little cute. Was all. Anyways, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Basics of the stream, since you're coming in for the first time. I play what I want. I haven't come up with that, fair enough. I just find it amusing. Like, it's cool. Like, I like seeing what people name themselves online, because it's a name you choose for yourself. It's different than a name given to you. It's a name you choose for yourself. But yeah, hey, it's Lemon. Hello. So the basics of the stream, I play what I want. It's just what I do. Most of the time it's strategy games, but I've been really enjoying this Pokemon Nuzlocke, even though I got riggedy wrecked and lost my entire team to the flying gym. I was not prepared for that Altaria. No. Anyways. So what my stream though is primarily is a safe space for ex-cult members. I'm an ex-Jehovah's Witness myself, and that's what I brand myself as, and what I tell people, and how I function. Yeah. Apparently my account got hacked and my email is stinky.com@gmail.com, and I had to figure. Well, I don't think you're stinky, Lemon. So right now we have to really grind back up our team because I got riggedy wrecked. I was not prepared, but we got a shiny Linoon, so that's that. It gave us an excuse to put the shiny shiny Linoon in play, I guess. Is this Emerald? Yes, it is. Thank you, Pillowfo, for the follow. It's my favorite one. It was the first game I had played, and Rayquaza is the best legendary. He's my favorite legendary, 100%. So, a lot of this is, I had to level up a lot of this, so a little bit of grinding is. So, a bit about myself too. Well, hello, by all means. Emerald is goated, true. Jabs the foe 2 to 5 times. Probably fine. I have a shiny Ruby playthrough going on, which I am joining. That's fair. I'll probably be playing like Leaf Green and Fire Red next, if I don't die. I'm a Polish man, I am a bailiff, and I love history, philosophy, strategy, and fantasy. Interesting! I haven't had a bailiff in the stream, but there's only one Polish word I know, and it's kurwa. Kurwa. That's the only Polish word I know. Yes, and I know what it is. And I too love history, philosophy, strategy, and fantasy. I love all of those too as well. Unfortunately, for a lover of history, Poland was not in good spaces a lot of times throughout history. But they had one thing. The Winged Hussars. The most overpowered unit in Civ 5. It's a long story. All of history is a long story. Truth is, we've been on the map longer than 90% of countries. That is true. Yeah, 100%. Also, behold my god cat. Come here. This is the god cat Odin. This is Odin, he is the god cat. Thank you for dancing for me, Odin. Anyways, you want to play with this? But yeah, no, Polish history is interesting. We actually have JWs here too. Yes, and Poland has a very interesting relationship currently with JWs. They're the fastest dying religion there. One of the fastest dying religion. That's just due to the nature of how they walk, preach, and we're a general nuisance. That is the life of Jehovah's Witnesses. That is the life of being a Jehovah's Witness, typically. And we got Kaczynski, yeah. But they were on the downfall long before Kaczynski came into power. One of my favorite quotes from an EXJW in Poland is, "Polish people have lived through the communist regime, so they know what bullshit sounds like. We know what bullshit is." Yeah. Not true at all. Fair enough. It is most definitely a hyperbole. I just like that quote. I mean, every generation in history has fought the next generation. That's common, right? Throughout history, we've seen that, right? Where one generation says that they're like, one is lazy, or one is too hard-hitting, one is not progressive enough, and one is far too conservative, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Poland does have a... I don't like to comment on the political state of other countries, except for countries that are directly affecting my country, which is Canada. But the policies of the Polish government do seem quite xenophobic. Yes. And also very homophobic. That one is just a given. Unfortunately. Which really sucks, right? It's always has been. All hail Odin. Correct. He is now there and is so exposed. When I get a new apartment, which should be hopefully in June, like the start of June, I'll be in a new apartment. It might be a little bit better. We have a semi-war at our border as we speak. You have a very aggressive neighbor, that's for sure. Bit late, I'm playing Dark Souls 2 and was mid-boss fight. It's fine. Sever the wall as we speak. Conflicts in Europe. The tale as old as time. We have a lot of anti-immigration policy, but we still accept illegals. 100%. I'm not saying that you don't. The man, the myth, the legend, Fallen EXJW. Fallen EXJW. Does that mean I stopped being an EXJW? Or are you more likening me to like a fallen angel? Which I'm fine with. I'm fine with. I'll take that. Hello, Outcasts, bro. You can be gay, just not married gay yet. I hope that changes. Why does the government get to say who you can and cannot marry? Regardless of your religious beliefs. Oh, yes, I see. Yes, that's true. We have to. Oh, I'm trying to avenge the fallen. Presidentials will be in 2 months. Yeah, our elections is actually, our federal election is actually happening this Monday coming up. And I am very excited to participate. And regardless of anybody's, like, political affiliation, what I'm most proud of with Canadians right now, is that, we have had one of the highest voter turnouts in literally decades already. And it's not even that was just from the advanced polls. So, great job, Canada. Great job. I don't necessarily care who you vote for. I mean, yeah, I kind of do, but it's not my prerogative to tell you who you can and cannot vote for. I'm just really happy that more and more people are voting. That's what I'm happy about. Bigger representation of Canada. Goodbye, Numal. Also, to talk about my personal life slightly, just because I'll wait for Starry to come if they come. Because this one is, like, personal in the sense of not, like, my past personal life of being an EXJW, but my current personal life. And I'm sure Starry would be very happy about that. I actually looked at stats, and JW were at their peak in 2015 years when they had 100. Now they have 85k people. Yeah. They started falling before a lot of the other groups really started falling. It's why JWs actually had to start changing their way they counted membership so that the numbers in Poland didn't look so bad. And then, especially after and during COVID, it became quite membership was falling all over the place, and it still is. But a lot of XJWs, not a lot, but a lot of some XJW content creators always talk about the fall of Watchtower. The death of Watchtower is imminent. Watchtower is non-sustainable. And I don't think that's happening. And, like, yes, they are falling into irrelevancy, but they'll always find a different way to, you know, become relevant. And if they don't, like, JWs have been showing that they've been trying to become relevant. How are you so fast with those fingers? What do you... I don't think they'll die out soon. I don't think so either. Especially with, the way they function. I don't think they are. Playing the game, sorry. I have the game on 5 times speed. I have a game on 5 times speed right now. Because I'm grinding. No, it's not recorded. No, the game is just on 5 times speed. How long were you at JW? Wait, that's a thing, Cool Beams? The cool thing about emulators. I was a JW almost my entire life. Well, definitely the majority of my life. I was born and raised in it, and I left at the age of 23. 23. I was 23 when I finally left. And I'm turning 27 this year. And that's when I left. But I knew I wanted to leave 6 months before I actually left. I knew I wanted to leave, but I couldn't just leave right away. I mean, I could, but I'd be in a really precarious position if I did. I was currently living with my grandmother at the time. I would have been kicked out. And so I just got everything together and I moved literally halfway across the country in Canada. I moved from northern British Columbia to Regina, Saskatchewan. I wish that you could speed up the GB games would help the shiny grind. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. But you have to use an emulator. But yeah, that's July 11th is a very personal day for me because that's when I actually officially left the religion. And on that day, I lost all my friends and family from that day. Every single one. Yep. It is a sad reality that happens. But we press on. The thing is like for me, and like I say something that has blown every single JW's mind when I say it. I left the JW religion for moral reasons. And for a JW, that's insanely hard to grasp because they believe they're the highest moral authority on earth. So how could you leave for moral reasons? How is there a morality that can be used to justify it? And quite simply, it's I can't tell people this is the best life ever if I don't believe in it. And yes, it was hard. But I've always been kind of independent. Like, I've always been independent. How it feels to be a PMO. Yeah. PMO. Oh no. Oh no. Lemon, what have you done? Lemon, what have you done? Lemon. Lemon, tell me now. What am I saying? Lemon, what am I doing? Lemon, what have you done? What am I saying in the ooh girl voice? What am I saying in the e-girl voice? I'll decide soon. Okay. Just make him wait, I guess. Well, okay. He's just gonna make us all wait here, I see. Chat, what do we think the best suggestion I'll make him say? Make sure it's not too explicit, if you're planning to. Can be as... No, it cannot be Lemon. No, it cannot be. I'm not running a softcore pornography channel here.
Uwu, you're a sussy baka? Sussy baka?
There you go. Enjoy. That's not a voice changer, by the way. That's not a voice changer. I have catfished people before, and it was hilarious. And fact. Ah, crap. That is just voice acting experience. Although I didn't do a lot of voice acting, I am naturally good at it. That's one of my natural talents I'm good at. because I have a good range in my voice. You can hear me when I'm actually explaining things. I go up and down in pitch all the time, like with my iambic pentameter. I go up and I go down and I go up and I go down. He got way too into it. Damn, I'm impressed more. Please no. Get the points. Don't you dare. I don't give that for free. Oh, fuck. The clip has been done. Oh, fuck. I've been burned. I guess it's really... I gotta go. Well, it was really good to see you, Pillowfo. Thank you for the follow. You can always join my Discord. Make sure you react to the rules so you get the access to the server. And, yeah. Really happy to have you, and hope to see more of you. I'm at 1,000 points. This is going to be the only thing. Holy fuck, I got burned twice. But yeah, that's the music is fire. Yeah, it's from Spotify, royalty-free synthwave. I've always used this list because it fits generally my thoughts and my energy. I'm glad you're having fun over there, Outcast Bros. I should probably move to an area where I can level up my Pokemon a little bit better. That's a level 29 Wingull. Why is a flying type double weak to... Okay, whatever. Whatever. Oh, right, it's fighting. Wow! So you're on every night? I am on, I try to be on every day, Monday to Saturday, and then I take Sundays off. It's what I attempt to do. Do I soft reset for shiny ground? Oh my god. Yes. Although, the only one that's worth it is, what's it called? Rayquaza, whatever you want to pronounce it. I have a full team already, but would be nice. True. poison. I'll get the black snake. Back. Rayquaza is the best legendary. 100%. Alright, Banana. Tropius is weak to flying types. This does not bode well. Considering he's also a flying type. Now, yes. Finally. We'll get Banana to get strong enough to just one-shot everything here. Probably to like level 30, and then... And then we will get to level up the other Pokemon by virtue of doing that. But yeah, it's a long drive because we lost everybody. I can't believe we lost everybody. Hi, Story! I was actually waiting for you to pop up. I have a funny little personal story to tell you. Are you ready, kids? Oh boy. Yeah. So I'm running to and from work when I can, right? So I'm running to work, and then I go back home and I start coming back. How'd I miss you? And everything. I'm enjoying my running, and I turn around the corner and I'm like, huh, that person looks really familiar. Really familiar? Oh, feck! It's my ex. It's my ex. And I had I almost had a legitimate panic attack. Fun time for me because I'm running. My heart rate is already. The streamer. No way. Yeah. Yikes. Yeah. I almost my heart rate's already elevated, and I'm just like, huh. I almost wanted to pass out because my heart rate got even more because of just the stress. And then I can see them also kind of panicking because I see them look at the phone, look up. No, they see me. They're like, oh, fuck. What do I do? What do I do? They're going like this, and I'm just running, and I'm like, do I approach them? No. My brain's like, do not. Not worth the time. Not worth the time. Not worth the time. You know how this will end. Not worth it. Not worth it. But I think they were terrified that I was going to approach them. Which is also really depressing on its own. But yeah, I passed by, almost had a panic attack, but I maintained the run. So, there's that. Yeah, it was not pleasant. But I lived. We all lived. And yeah, it really, to me, it shows that, like, thinking back, like, should I have approached? I'm really glad I didn't. Like, very glad. Because that would have just been worse. Not because... just simply because it's really not worth my time to do that. Like, not because... how do I put this? It wouldn't have done anything. In fact, it would have harmed me because it might have confirmed a bias that they somehow achieved whilst leaving me. A bias that I wholeheartedly disagree with. So, yeah. Aqua! Living out his life to the best he can. No contacts rope, but you did good. To be fair, like, they blocked me on everything, right? So it's like, they made a point. I might as well stick with it. Yeah. The one thing I would like to ask is, why did they felt like, do they genuinely feel it was necessary to go about it? Oh look, more channel points, maybe another routine time. Oh, fair enough. Did they truly think it was necessary to do what they did in the way they did it? Obviously it was necessary for them to do the breakup. I hold no ill will against that. They chose to break up. I am in no way entitled to a person's love. Oh, I haven't sang a song in forever. But, yeah, I would say so. I don't even know what song I'd sing. And how do I fucking sing when... oh, fuck, Sand Attack. The Pokemon song? I guess I could try. I could do that now. That is possible. That is a possibility to do. Don't make me sing a song. Just make me do my e-girl voice. Just make me do my e-girl voice, for the love of God. Yes, the Pokemon rap. I will not survive the Pokemon rap. I would not survive. How do you miss? But yeah, that was the end of my days and go home. But tomorrow, I am looking for a new. I am taking a trip through a new apartment, and I am excited. I am very excited. Because if I can get a new apartment and just move on. Just move on. Do my own thing, have my own stuff completely, and just completely forget about, not like the relationship, just like the stuff, like more just, there's a whole bunch of lingering stuff, like tied accounts to certain things that'll end when I move, and I can just cut my financial stuff away. That'll be good. Unto itself. Like, there's no more obligation between me and them. Is it bigger and better than you? No, it's probably going to end up being smaller, which I'm fine with. I don't need. I'm a very Spartan-like individual. I'm fine with less. I don't need a lot to be happy. I'm moving into a studio apartment more than likely. But what I'm going to try to do is get more decorations for the stream and like actually make it look nice. It'll also force me in the studio apartment, if I'm streaming, to actually make sure the place is always clean. Like the whole place. The whole place. Because you're basically going to be seeing my whole place. Hopefully next time you'll look right through them and they'll wonder if they're invisible. I don't want to do that. But it would be nice to have the song Somebody Like You, Somebody I Used to Know playing while that happens. I understand that. I understand that power fantasy. I understand it. But this is not my first breakup, and it may not be my last. I'm still gonna be looking for a partner because I like love. I like love, baby. Oh, we're petting the god cat. Odin. The power has been chosen. Ow, my leg. Oh, yeah. He's getting a great pet. Oh, yeah. Did we get him a treat? Chat, did we get him a treat? I think we get him a treat. I'll be right back. He is so ready. Also, everybody besides Starry, take a guess at how tall I am. Wait, Dan, I believe you, yes. Take a guess at how tall I am. Besides Starry, you're not allowed to say, because I think you actually know how tall I am. 3 feet 5 inches? Good guess, good guess. Small. That's not even a unit of measurement. 11 feet. Wow, that's a 6'3". Oh wait, Lemon, do you remember? I am 6'3". I'm a tall guy. Ah. I move mountains. I still don't believe it. I'm taller than Saberith. Kinda small, not gonna lie. Bruh. Bruh. No, he's like 7 feet. No, he's not! He's a tall guy! I'm not saying that he's not tall! But he's certainly not 7 feet! Like, not disrespecting Sabereth's height. He is quite tall. I am just like this much taller than them. Yes, I've seen the man. I knew him before you did. I've worked with the guy. I have literally, when he got frostbite on his hand, when he got frostbite in his hand, I had to baby him because he had to be at work but not do any work. So I did all the work and had to tell him to sit in the car because he couldn't handle it. And because of his bum knee too. Biggest baby in the fucking world. I know Sabereth! I have known him for several years at this point. Ever since I left the cult, almost. A few months after I left, actually, because I left the cult in the summer and I met him during the winter. I also am the one that diagnosed his ADHD myself. Without a medical degree, because it's that obvious. I'm like, bro. I saw his TikTok algorithm being formed. I saw his TikTok algorithm being formed. He's like, I'm gonna download this TikTok app. I don't expect much on it. And I saw it start literally within 30 minutes, start curating. Everything. Just he's like, whoa. Yeah! You don't want to even know what started being curated on that list. Goth girls and food and ADHD life hacks and short stacks. I've seen his feed. I was there when it was written. I was there also through that weird phase where he just bought stuff off Wish. He just bought stuff off Wish. He'd get drunk and then just start buying stuff off Wish. It's AliExpress. I know! I've seen it! I've seen it all! Unfortunately, I had to see it all. But he's a decent guy. We can't dislike him. I'm just saying, I've never seen you two in the same room, so I could probably get in the same room as him. It probably wouldn't be that hard. I'm gonna keep it a $140 with you. It probably wouldn't be that hard. Keep it a $140 with you. It's just a phrase. It means, like, I'm being extremely truthful right now. Your Lanoon does not compare to my Lanoon. I'm gonna go lurk man now. I'm gonna love and leave you, hopefully still streaming when I'm back. I will be streaming for about an hour and 20 minutes. I'm trying to keep streams about like 2 hours long. My head is dizzy at the moment. Apparently it's affecting my ears. Stay safe. I'm safely on the couch. Yes, fair, but stay safe. We already got an item from... Thanks, Crack Coke! He's just giving me free items, I guess. Thanks, Crack Coke. I love you, Crack Coke. I got whirlwinded. Our poor Shiny and that name, Crack Coke. I love Crack Coke. What are you talking about? Crack Coke's amazing. How dare you disrespect my... how dare you respect the name, besmirch his name? This thing outspeeds me. Huh. What about the ex-wife? Do you not? Do you dislike the ex-wife too? Do we know how to spell banana? Does that look like a banana? Like a real banana? Would you trust that as an actual banana? I'm just saying. I call it as I see them. It may look like a banana, but is it? Is it? I could have named it the French word for banana. French. Somehow more French Pokemon. I too love French Pokemon. I can't wait to hear fucking Arceus say, "Oh, we beget." I sent that clip to Saber and he created a monster. Which, oh yeah, I know. It's great. It's hilarious. It's his fault for, you know, being... It's his fault for giving me culture. And me using it. He really thought I wouldn't use culture? Wow, Crack Coke's already got an item, too. Received the super potion. Nice. This lady is just seeing me slaughter the local wildlife, come in for a heal, and then leave. This is difficult because the area where I'm training them is like, you know, it's difficult. It's all I can say. I have to reform my team, and I still don't have an answer to that Altaria. Like, at all. Because I need an... what's your favorite Twitch streamer or YouTuber? Well, in terms of Twitch streamer, my favorite Twitch streamer is very much easily Philza. Philza Minecraft. Just because of just how much of a decent guy he is. And his whole story. In terms of my favorite YouTuber, let me just check this real quick. Let me check my subscriptions. I can obviously think of, like, some top guys, but, like... subscriptions. Alright. Give me a list of my subscriptions, please. Okay. I have played with Boko and 1's team before. Oh, Aqua7729 Gaming, pretty cool YouTuber. Should subscribe to his YouTube channel. Where's, like, a list? And Queso. Queso is great. Queso is also great. There we go. I've been really enjoying Martin Cito Pants. He's great. He's just the way his humor is works really well with mine. Russian Badger is fucking hilarious. Reggie is amazing. Really, really, really. I also love VTubers too. Yeah, Gargura is graduating. And my ex was a VTuber. Heliocentric. As an EXJW yourself, or like a Pimo, watch Heliocentric. Really great YouTuber. Heliocentric is amazing. Ambiguous Amphibian. Oh. Exerbia is one of my favorite YouTubers. Most definitely up there. Exerbia is amazing. Love Exerbia. The philosophical turtle. Dark Matter 2525 is also amazing. He's another one that you should watch as an XJW. Oh, and there's one other guy that you should watch as an XJW. Where's his name? Theremin Trees is his name. Am I not subscribed to him? Please tell me I'm subscribed to the guy. I am. Theremin Trees is great at deconstructing narcissism. And just, he's a licensed therapist. He knows what he's talking about. He does a lot of different things for therapy and stuff like that. And talking about, like, trauma. And dealing with trauma and stuff like that. Theremin Trees is awesome. But yeah, I guess that's the main ones that are amazing. My favorite artist YouTuber is Neatirix, which Lemon loves as well. Yeah. Those are my recommendations. Like my main recommendations. You can stand here all day, like Eh. But yeah, theremin trees, I would suggest any person that is dealing or has dealt with trauma to watch him. It's just... ugh, the way he breaks things down and his voice is just... The way he talks is very, very low, very thought-provoking, and very fair. I don't do his voice justice by doing this. My voice is actually too deep for what he does here. Such a calming guy. And really allows you to analyze things. Do you have... You know what? Wait, I'm gonna do psychic damage to someone real quick, I think. I just gotta wonder. Do you... Alright. Anyways, I just needed to do some psychic damage to someone real quick. Just real quick! Or call someone out, but I didn't want to be that, didn't want to call them out so publicly. What?! We just get a rare candy? What are the odds of getting a rare candy from a Linoon? Yes, I've seen his channel too, so tomorrow the Jehovah's Witnesses will go over in the section called Treasure from God's Word, what makes for a truly rich life. Wow, I can't wait for their entire the subjectivity of that be turned into an objective truth that is turned into a fear-mongering campaign to tell you, this is a really... Brothers and sisters, we truly live at the end of times. And many people are asking themselves how to get rich in life. Everybody's so focused on greed and material wealth. But what really makes someone rich in life? What makes you truly happy? Well, let's turn to this bullcrap scripture and to this bullcrap scripture from different parts of the Bible trying to justify our way of life. I have given several talks in my time. Several. Dear Darwin, save me now. Darwin ain't gonna save you. Darwin's dead. Darwin is long since dead. Oh, I gotta ban someone. A prison parachute. Oh, good. Fecking bot. Removed. Easy. How do you know I hear him in my dream saying, worship Satan and you will be saved? I feel like Darwin would commit you to an insane asylum if you did. It's crazy to me. How... not just Jehovah's Witnesses, but Christians, are so adamant to make it so that evolution is not, like, they don't want evolution to be real. Or they say they'll go to such great lengths to try to disprove it. They'll make claims about it. They'll make claims about evolution saying, like, you know, well, how can you believe something comes from nothing? Evolution doesn't talk about that! Well, how are there still chimps? If we evolved from chimps, we didn't come from the modern chimp! The strongest arguments that theists have against evolution is something that evolution does not talk about or say. And, like, one of the things I did was actually take an evolutionary biology course online. I'm not certified. I just took in for the knowledge. Like, I literally sat down and I studied and I observed all the lectures on evolutionary biology for, like, first year's evolutionary biology. Amazing, cool stuff. If you want to say, wow, God created a really amazing system of evolution, sure, you can say that. I'm not going to necessarily argue with that on principle. I disagree with that, but I'm not going to argue with it on principle. But then, and it, like, it just drives me up the wall sometimes of how people will go on and on about it. I'm like, it's not hard to correlate evolution with faith. It's not hard. It's same as how it's not hard to correlate gravity with faith, or nuclear theory with faith. They don't bat an eye at that. They're like, wow, look at the amazing world that God has made for us, that we're just trying to understand. But they can't do that with evolution. It drives me up the wall sometimes. Because, like, my father's not dumb. In fact, like, I have always feared my father growing up, because it wouldn't matter what I said or what argument I'd have, he'd find some way to, in my mind at the time, logically find a way to make it my fault. Didn't matter what argument. I'd later learn what logical fallacies are, and find out, maybe those were not actual logical arguments, they just sounded like logical arguments. Either way. And he was such a proponent, like, he had this thing against evolution like nobody's business. Like, he had it all set up, everything planned out, everything thought about. And I took all those lessons and I internalized every single one of them. Every single one of them, because what else am I going to do? I had won several speech contests in my school with fallacious arguments against evolution. And now it makes me cringe thinking about it. Ah. Like, and one of the things that annoys me the most is when they tell me, oh, it takes more faith to believe in evolution than it takes to believe in God. I'm sorry, I can't see God. But you know what I can see? evolution working and in progress. Yes, I can't see a creature transitioning into a new species, because the process of that takes longer than the lifetime of a species. No human will see the development of an entire, like, a new species. Heck, we wouldn't even see it in any recorded history, more or less. Like, we see, like, we see adaptations and stuff like that. But to find a species within within all of recorded history of mankind that couldn't bring forth, it'd be extremely rare. It is technically possible, but extremely rare. Also, I love this song. Really? Oh, but like, but another thing I hate with regards to evolution is how non-spiritualists will use it to justify really crappy behavior. When they try to use, what's that stupid old term we used? Eugenics. When people unironically believe in eugenics because evolution says so. No, the feck it don't. No, the feck it don't. It doesn't say that at all, or advocate for it. Be like saying gravity advocates for unaliving yourself. Walked into eugenics should be a good time. When isn't it a good time? I was just going on a rant about how essentially I don't understand how theists get so mad at evolution when they don't get mad at like gravity or nuclear theory. They just like praise God and say, wow, what a wonderful universe they make, but then they see evolution and they fucking lose their minds. But then I was talking about the other side of the spectrum with people that don't understand evolution but are not spiritualists in that sense, and try to argue it as a source for eugenics and say, wow, yes, we should be doing that. And I'm like, no, the fuck you don't. Anyways, yeah, that's what. Hi, Rila. That's a cliff notes of my rant. I hope you enjoyed. Come on, hit him. There we go. But yeah, that was because supposedly humans are God's image, so by accepting evolution, God must have also been a single-celled being. Why can't he be? But that also goes to show the narcissism of religion. Somehow we are better than animals. Even the Bible says we are no better than animals. It admits that. We are animals. Yes, but I don't say that as like an excuse to be like, hey, we should act like them. If you wanted to take it from a theistic approach, you could say this is God's process to create perfection. It'll evolve the perfect creature. Which isn't true, but at least you can fit that into your beliefs with an objective fact. And if our bodies are so perfect, why the fuck don't we have the eyes that we have, or the healing capabilities that we have, or the emission rates that we do, or how our genitalia operates, or how there are literally just defunct defunct things in our body that we don't really need? Like, yeah, I'm not talking about the appendix. We can use that, but there are a lot of unnecessary systems. But if he is perfect, that means he screwed me up in person, which makes him a fucking dick. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about God. The Book of Job. There we go. That should explain everything you need to know about Yahweh. And why I do not take that character seriously. As petty as Dr. Doom. And as narcissistic as such. I don't think anybody would worship Dr. Doom. I mean, some people do, but that's because they're narcissists themselves. But any reasonable person will look at Dr. Doom from Marvel Comics and be like, wow, very interesting character, but wow. Wow. Hi, Ayumi. Dr. Doom and Yahweh are very similar character concepts. Except, like, very similar in a lot of ways. I don't know why I went to the PC. Uh-huh. Oh. Alright, what item do we get? Receive the repel from Crack Coke. I love Crack Coke. Our resident shiny Pokemon. But yeah, I am a pluralist in public. I am an anti-theist. I'm a pluralist in the streets. I'm an anti-theist in the sheets, so to speak. Right? For me personally, there is no reason at all to believe that A God exists, and B, that any god is worth worshipping. So Aqua does not yell, "Oh God," at Climax, got it? I yell, "Oh God," and specifically look to heaven despite it. Thanks, Twitch. I'm aware of what I said. I'm actually a quiet orgasmer. I'm not doing that either. I'm just silent, stoic. I'm basically like the Witcher. I go, I don't know why this conversation derailed so badly. Bro, no ERP in the chat! I detect ERP in the chat. Says the silent climax. Look, I'm allowed to. You're not. I am the dad's-a-lotl. Do as I say, not as I do. The silent climax. That'd be a good name for a movie. The silent, or a song. The silent climax. I come in and the conversation got wild again. It's true. I see a pattern. The pattern is there is no pattern. The chat anytime anybody comes, I'm wild. Oh, right. Doesn't help that we're unhinged. I'm fine with this, honestly. I'm just happy that my chat is active. Because the problem... Here's the problem with me. I react to chat very well. I can do crowd work all day long. The problem is my content suffers when I don't have a crowd. Which makes it so that I don't get a crowd. And it's a never-ending spiral loop. But if I have a crowd, I can work off them. So I am fine with unhinged. I'm still not sure exactly what I'm going to do to beat this next gym. And then there's me, having no one to talk to, and people watch me sift some sand for 2 hours. I heard the word sand.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
I should get into ASMR. Just to troll people. But I need better soundproofing if I'm doing that sound work, which hopefully the next apartment will have. Because I will make it that way. How does that level 27 outspeed Crack Coke? Going to the patch of grass. It's an oddish. And it's been paralyzed, of course. I need a drink. Chat, don't cause any problems whilst I get a drink. Odin! Actually, stay here, Odin. No. Come here. I need you to be here. Watch the chat while I'm gone. Stay. Stay. No, stay. Watch the chat while I'm gone. Stay. You can't follow me everywhere. I mean, I know you always do, but come on. I need you to watch the chat. You did. Okay. Just stay for a minute. Oh, come on. My legs! Hi, Odio. Oh, you want up? There we go. What's up? What will ex-wife do? I should be able to fight this thing. I'm back, and who sharded? What? Wait. I am Confucian. I am Confucian. This one says Arkansas. This one says Kansas, but this one says Arkansas. This one's not Arkansas. America, explain. What do you mean this is Arkansas? I miss Vine. While attacking may steal the foe's health item, steal wing. Steal attack, and then overheat. Smoking! Oh, you also missed like the whole rant I had. Outcast Pro. I barely even remember all of it. Also, Outcast Bro, whatever you like, you post your art in the fridge and my Discord. Happy to have artists in there. That's the art channel on my thing. Most of the channels in my server all kind of based off like dad memes ish. So you like at the fridge, it's where you put your art. Put art.
Is one of the finest shopping facilities in America and beyond. So come on down and remember, Starcourt Mall has it all.
In the fridge, on the fridge, on the fridge. On the fridge, in the fridge, on the fridge, blah 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 blah. Fury squibs. Rakes. Oh, this is. Yeah, right. I have this. I don't think I want it. Potato, potato, just shoot him. You know what I'm surprised is how... I can't believe a movie is actually making money because of just memes. The Minecraft movie somehow was a success? And a sequel is being worked on? Was not expecting this. Chicken jockey... No. Oh, piss off, Ish. Take. Receive the X attack.
I never gave up on you. I called you every night. Every night for 353 days. I heard.
You know what I haven't done? I haven't caught my Pokemon in the next area. Let's go to the next area and see what Pokemon we catch. Ah! I haven't caught anything in here. I already have a Meryl. I might have. I forget. If you... I may have. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I haven't. But, you know. If I haven't, I'm sorry I broke the rules one. That's, like... They are. And I'm sure one Pokemon won't change the difference of how this run has gone south. Holy feck. next attack. Have I caught everything in here? Nah, there's no way. We haven't caught this. We don't have this. Our other Puchian is dead. So, well, here we go. No! Fuck off! The pain and suffering. The pain and the suffering make you stronger. And so they say. That is a bullcrap. And you know it. This is that. That was not pleasant. That was exceedingly unpleasant. Oh. Wow, 3 paralyzes in a row. Huh. Do, 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 do. Knowing our luck, we're gonna find another Zigzagoon shiny. There's like no way where like we find another shiny that's unique. On this run, I don't think. It was cool to find this, though. Oh, right. That's a fighting type move. Why do I keep forgetting that Rock Smash is a fighting type move? And not like a ground type move? Like, my brain immediately assumes that it's not a fighting type move. I understand why it is. Oh, but it does like nothing too. Why is Rock Smash as an HM so pathetically weak? I hate how HMs are necessary sometimes. We're getting there. So, I think the plan is, like, we'll see what moves Altaria gets, but, like, we'll just use our fucking... We'll sand attack a bunch of times the Altaria, and then, like, set up something else. Like, maybe we'll set up Tropius to actually kill them. That is dangerous because they do know Aerial Ace, which is a flying type move, which is super effective against Tropius. But if they can't hit Tropius, then maybe. Because right now, Tropius is the only one that can keep setting up. Oh, right. Ghost doesn't affect... I also wished I didn't... I just wished I had more of the TMs that actually did something. I could also, like, double team, like, teach one of them double team as well. Like, what moves does Altaria learn? At level 35, it's not going to evolve. Okay. Going to learn Mist and Takedown. So this isn't going to do much. Once it hits level 40, though, it'll have Dragon Breath and Dragon Dance. So that could be useful for a lot of things. So Altaria is probably not going to be our sweeper. Maybe... I don't like relying on Tropius for this next gym battle because he is weak to flying. Aqua right now. trying to... Wait, like, I don't have anything that can beat this gym. Like, that, all their Altaria is so fucking powerful. What about Shaboinker? What does Shaboinker learn? Spoink. This is a real good question, actually. Okay. It evolves into Grumpig at level 32. Okay, so... Okay, it does its evolution, which is great. good news. What's its moveset look like? It's not weak to anything the trainer has. But I don't think it does particularly any other damage. It learns Zen Headbutt. Confuse Ray. Power Gem. Power Gem. Immune to ground, but it is weak to rock. Interesting. It is weak to rock. And Grumpig does learn Power Gem. But it's introduced in Generation 4! It doesn't get it! Get a water type and put Ice Beam on it. That would be lovely if I had Ice Beam, or had a way to get Ice Beam. I'd fucking love that, honestly. Wait, what is his moves? It learns Magic Code. Okay, so it doesn't... Okay, well. There's a TM on the ship. I could go for the ship, I guess. Pretty far out of my way, but there is a TM. I could teach that to Meryl. Heck, I could even teach that to our Altaria, which is not bad. Yeah, I could get that. There is one on that ship. And I could give it to Altaria, even. Altaria can learn it. Which means it's a dragon type that will murder other dragon types. And if I teach a dragon dance... Is Ice Beam a... Is it a physical attack or a special attack? It's a special attack. Doesn't really work well with Dragon Dance, because Dragon Dance gives physical specs. It raises the attack and speed stat, so probably not on them, but you know... Could teach it to Meryl, which kind of sucks to teach it to. Because I think if, like, Altaria is going to be learning Dragon Dance regardless, right? So it's going to become a physical sweeper when I can do it, right? So I'm going to want to teach it physical moves. Torkoal is beefy. Tropius. I don't think Tropius can learn Ice Beam. Very much doubt it. Very much doubt it. We're learning together, chat. And more like... No, it can't learn Ice Beam. Because this guy is a special attacker. Ish. I guess I'll have to teach it to Meryl unless I find a different water type. Theoretically, I could go and find a different water type. Especially if I'm going to new routes that I haven't explored before. I could go to new routes that I haven't explored before and catch a new water type. water types can I catch beside? I can't use it with Tentacool. I don't want to care Tentacruel. Theoretically, I could get another Magikarp. Which isn't a bad idea. I would like Gyarados again. Theoretically, I have to make sure that I'm catching it. There's also a place that I haven't fished yet that I know I can catch a Magikarp in. I haven't fished yet in it, and I know I can catch a Magikarp in it. I also know where to find just a Gyarados. There's ways to just find Gyarados in Hoenn. I can only find it in Sutopolis City. Okay. Just try. I'll probably just keep grinding for now. But I need to find another option. But yeah, with that Ice Beam, I would like to teach Ice Beam to someone that... I need to use that Ice Beam properly. Like, that Ice Beam is so necessary to use properly on the right Pokemon. I might not have a choice on who I put it on. Like, that just... I might not actually have a choice in the matter. But it's very important because I need that against an Elite Four member. I need to blow them away with just pure ice. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! So yeah, that's the current issue. That's the current thing, is I have to make sure I do that too. I might not have a choice, but I hope that I do. Yeah, it's a tough call sometimes. It's like, ugh. also doesn't help that Altaria is like my only Pokemon that is actually like decent. But it won't be decent to level 40 for the most part. I guess I have a Torkoal, which isn't too bad, but everybody else is like really crappy. Like, as Pokemon, their stats ain't too... Their hats aren't too hot. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Creates a miss that stops reduction of abilities. Yeah, I don't need that. Zats is kind of useless. Wow, that was a crit. Wow, that was a crit too! 2 crits in a row, that's impressive. I hope everything goes well with the apartment tomorrow. I hope that it's in decent enough shape and that there's no questions and I just say, yeah, I'll take it, and Jude, where do I sign? I hope that'll make everything a lot more simpler. Alright. Well, we got a lot of Pokemon up, but I just need to keep doing more and more grinding. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think that's going to probably end this stream for now. Let me make sure I save that. Save state. And the next step is really just to keep grinding and then figure out, once we grind to probably all our stuff to level 30, some of our stuff might be a little bit over level, like a little bit over, like I want to level up ex-wife's, I want to upgrade all of them to at least level 30 or like high 20s, like 28, 29 without overloading the other Pokemon. And then we figure out the game plan, and then we figure out like what other places I have to go to get this, get that, and then move on. Thank you all so much for joining the stream today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for constantly supporting me through whatever means you do so. And you have a fantastic evening and a great good night. Stay safe, stay warm, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye for now. Oh, say goodbye, Odin. Look at the eyes. Say goodnight, Odin. Bye-bye.